everyone, and welcome back to Mazysgarden. I have a message for you. We are doing the full moon in Taurus readings, and this is for the modalities of the mutable signs. So if you have a Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Pisces anywhere in your chart, this message may resonate for you. If it doesn't resonate, please go check the other signs of your chart. If that doesn't resonate, hold on, sorry guys. If that doesn't resonate, then the message just may not be for you this time, and that's okay. If you need a personal reading, please reach out. All right, guys. So far, I've been really liking a lot of these, the cardinal signs and the fixed signs. They're great readings. Loved them. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're not doing well, I hope that you decide to reach out to somebody to try to get some help, whether that be me or whether that be somebody that you trust, that you know personally, a friend, a family member, or a professional. I could be a friend and a professional. But anyway, just taking the first step is what matters. All right, guys. Yeah, this won't have an extended. This is just for the full moon energy in Taurus. All right, Spirit. Tell me about it. Are we ready? All right. Oh, and if you are watching this later in the month, you're catching this late, happy birthday, Sagittarius. But not yet. We're still in Scorpio season when I'm recording this. So, but just in case you're watching this weeks, you catch this in a week and 9 days or something like that. Or anyway. All right, Spirit. Tell me about the full moon in Taurus for the mutable placements. For the mutable placements, please. Ooh, what's that? A time for healing, balsamic moon. I felt very rest, relaxation, self-care, taking the time to really addressing. This felt very winding down. So you may feel called to kind of slow down and maybe keep to yourself a little bit. May start going into a little bit of a hibernation mode, or maybe hermit tarot. It's like hermit mode where you're kind of going in and doing some healing work. What is going on with this? Yeah. That was a confirmation for somebody. Okay, let's see what else they got. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Look at that. Right into the energy. We're right in there, guys. All right. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. That's a mutable placement. So we're heavy all up in, and then surrender to the divine at the bottom of the deck with a full moon. We're all up in this energy. Okay, guys. What I'm feeling is that this need to slow down a little bit. Okay, that's the energy that I initially had got. And then your dreams need a practical plan. Very much so. So the way that this feels, they don't want you impulsively making any kind of moves forward, making any kind of steps, doing stuff to just do stuff. They want you to be a little bit more mindful and actually start writing up a plan. If this is something to do with a business or career, making a business plan, writing things down. If you're not good at any of that stuff, this is enlisting help of others as well. You may need to, in order to bring a dream or a fantasy or something from the mind, right? Because everything in our creation, it starts here in the mind, starts up here. But in order for it to manifest in the 3D, for you to bring it into creation, it needs to come down and ground and be pushed and be pushed out. This is feeling very anyway. I was getting birthing stuff. So I don't know if you guys are going, if some of you could be going into labor in the next 2 weeks. If you're pregnant right now, you guys could be going into labor. Hopefully that's something that you want to happen and it's healthy. But I feel like there may be a little bit too lofty dreams, or it's like you have this idea, but now you need to get down to the nitty gritty semantics about it in order for this to be actualized, or for you to for it to like actually come to fruition the way that it needs to, or that you want it to. I think spirit like is backing you up here, but like it feels like you need to be a little bit more realistic, or you at least need some type of plan, or bring some type of practicality to the mix, okay? Especially since mutable placements, they kind of can be all up in here in the dreamy, especially my Pisces placements, you know, and Sagittarius too, okay? But mutable placements, they can be all in the lofty, dreamy, blah, 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 right? Changeable, mutable. They're constantly going and changing and adaptable, which is great, but you need to be a little bit more practical about whatever it is that you're trying to actualize. Communication is key here. There's definitely something about the way that you speak or the way that you are communicating to others that may need some healing. Maybe you're somebody who, the way this is feeling is somebody who talks around the subject. Okay, talks in circles, or talks in metaphors, like around the stuff, and doesn't actually pinpoint. It's almost like a passive aggressive way, or it's something where you're skirting like the issue, or you're not addressing these things. That's also how I'm feeling, like addressing the problem at hand, or addressing the elephant in the room. And you may need to do that. You may need to finally be like, okay, let's talk about it. Excuse me. Or heal the way that you communicate, or the way that you've been communicating to others. Or this may be somebody's healing the way that they're communicating with you, or they want to. Also, if there are other people involved in whatever this dream is that you want, to create, right, like you have a business partnership, or, you know, you're creating something with like a romantic partner or something, you need to communicate what it is that you actually want, your ideas. But again, I feel like there's really something about kind of slowing down here and maybe talking some things out. Okay? All right, Spirit, tell me more about this full moon in Taurus for the mutable signs, please. I got Moonflower. A time of blossoming is about to begin. Blossoming, growth, beauty, open. They want you to be open to, again, this growing. There's nothing wrong with realizing that, like, the way you've been going about things, or the way that you've been communicating, or the way that you've been trying to make your dreams a reality may not have been working, or they just may have not, they just needed a little bit more fine tuning. All right. And there's nothing wrong with that. So they want you to they want you to kind of be open to this. Moon Sparkle, wonderful surprises in store for you. Surprises, joy, windfall, good luck. This is especially if you've been healing. Your luck is about to change. That came through with everybody. So there may be something, like all of the signs, there just may be something going on with your luck, or everybody's luck is about to change. All right, I have cold moon. Hardest times lead to greater wisdom. Trapped, hardship, stagnation. Right. I'm telling you, there's something like a dream of yours, a fantasy, or it feels like a fantasy. It feels like, you know, either you've been trying to do it, or you've been dreaming about it and you just don't know how to make it happen. It's because you need a little bit more practicality. Maybe start talking to people, getting advice, communicating, like, how can I make this happen? Talk to people who have made their dreams happen. What did they do? You may need to get a mentor, or maybe feeling called to finding a mentor, or finding someone that will help you heal. Tell me more. I have Witch's Moon. Your manifestation will come quickly. Magic, sacred, spellwork, intentions. And then I have Flowing Moon. Your dreams are beginning to take shape. Effortless movement allowing. Listen, if you slow down, take time to again, and even if the healing is not oh, I need to heal, bad things about me. This could be literally working and doing introspection on why am I so okay with starting something and then quickly moving on to something else, or not finishing stuff, or just being up in my headspace and not actually doing anything in the 3D, doing anything in the physical form to make this happen. There may be something that's blocking you in that way that needs healing, and it could stem from childhood. It could stem from some type of rejection that happened in your teen or early 20s. If you're in that space, take it how it resonates, but there's some type of healing, and it could just be community. Maybe someone in your childhood always told you that you couldn't have that. Your dream was too far-fetched. You could never do that. That doesn't happen for people. Pick something more practical. Pick something more. And it's God gave you that dream for a reason. All right? Maybe there's a practical way to go about it, or maybe there are ways to make it happen, but there may have been something about a toxic communication in your early childhood that you need to go in and rework that, because that's sitting in your subconscious and it's creating some type of stagnation or blockages. And once you kind of go in and figure that out and fine tune that, things are really going to click for you. And then your manifestations are really going to start coming in. There's also, speaking is very, it's very powerful. Be careful of your spoken word. Do not speak negativity or failure over yourself. Speak positive affirmations. Affirm that you're doing what you're meant to be doing. Affirm that it's going to be successful. You speak, highly of everything over all of it, okay? Because that communication is key. Be careful about what you're speaking, the intent behind it, okay? That's why I don't like it when people are laughing so hard, haha, I'm dead. No, you're not. Don't say stuff like that, because the vibrations, there's a lot going on there. You should look into how the frequency and vibrations from sound, from our voices, how that manipulates the energy around you. Okay, sound's a big deal. All right, so that may be for somebody that needed that little aha moment. Okay. There may have been stuff that you went through that you kind of needed to go through in order to learn some wisdom, learn some lessons, and that's going to help you moving forward. It's what works and what doesn't work, or at least you know what you like and what, or even if you don't know everything that you like, you have a strong idea of what you do not like. Okay? Healing is going to help you manifest easier, a little bit more effortlessly. There will be some type of movement after feeling either trapped in a weird place, feeling stagnant, or going through a series of hardships. All right, Spirit. Tell me more about this full moon in Taurus for the mutable placements. I have the Folly, which is the Tower in this deck. You could have Scorpio placement somewhere in your chart. Okay. These hardships, what was perceived as hardships or things falling apart, kind of breaking down, it's because they were meant to. And there could be something very unexpected that ends up happening. Yeah, You may get some type of unexpected communication that either somebody wants to work with you, somebody wants to, I was kind of getting that before, where you may need to like speak up about like business plans or ideas or something with like a partner, okay? And if that's not the case, this is you, things kind of sweeping out so that this refreshed energy comes in, okay? They want you to, again, there's this practicality that needs to happen. The Three of Boons is the Three of Pentacles, and that does talk about practicality. It talks about effort, tangible effort put in. The White Heart, this is the Fool. New beginnings. You could also get unexpected communication that somebody wants to come in and start something with you. They want to either, they want like some type of either team effort, you know, some type of teamwork, a partnership, whether it's romantic or business. And it's like wanting to start on a new journey together, working together, putting in the effort together. Tell me more about this. Yeah, the Huntsman, to balance things out. This is Libra placements, so you could have Libra in your chart somewhere as well. Doesn't have to be, though. This is the Justice card. A new cycle is about to start, and this may unexpectedly like make you very like giddy, or you may get like this childlike imagination or inspiration again, and putting that into like weaving that into whatever this new beginning is, where it's like balancing this out. That's how becomes balanced out. It's like it's putting the practical and the imagination together to create this even scale that really helps this new beginning. Yeah, so that you can move forward. However you, this also is going to, there's something about starting this new journey on stable footing, and I don't know. There may have been a lot of chaos again, like in your childhood. There may have been a lot of like chaos and stuff, and you need to heal that in order to be able to move forward. 10 of Visions, so that this happiness in your life can come through. The oldest one, this is connecting to a higher power. This is the Hierophant here. This is definitely connecting to a higher power. And also committing yourself to this journey, committing yourself to putting in the effort so that you can communicate well. There may be some unexpected communication. Somebody wants to work with you, or somebody wants to put an effort into starting over or starting something new with you. There could be an apology or wanting to balance some things out and bring some type of emotional harmony back into either a commitment. So if you're already committed and there was like some chaos and drama that was going on, there may be some type of fresh start that can happen, but you guys need to heal. You need to heal the way that you communicate with each other. You need to heal. There needs to be like a practical plan on how these tangible results can happen. What kind of effort can I put in? How can I do this in real time? How, not just talking about it and there's no effort or action behind it. This is actually like putting in the effort. and staying committed to it, staying committed to what is going to bring harmony and happiness back to like a home life or just you and yourself and your emotional stability. Especially if this has been something where you have felt trapped in a battle or a hard place with somebody that you have a strong connection with. Could be somebody from the past, or it's just somebody that you knew from, or it could be somebody you knew from childhood, or you guys have just known each other a very long time. It could be, it could be a soulmate connection. And we don't have just romantic soulmates. There's business soulmates, there's friend soulmates, family soulmates. There's all kinds of soulmates, okay? So this doesn't necessarily have to be just romantic, but whatever it is will help balance your emotions out and make it so that you feel emotionally fulfilled in life long term. Especially if you felt trapped and like you were battling, like just consistently battling. Yeah. There could be somebody from the past that you've held on to. Maybe you felt a little disappointed and you've just kind of been single and doing your own thing. So somebody could be coming in, unexpectedly coming in being like, hey, I want to start over. You make me happy. I want to commit to you. I want a family with you. Who had this? I think cardinal signs had this. So either you're connecting with a cardinal sign or you could have cardinal placements. Again, Libra, because Libra is cardinal placements. Interesting. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for this? Anything else for the full moon in Taurus for the mutable placements? The Green Mother, which is the Empress. Whatever you're doing in the next couple of weeks is going to help you glow up. It's going to help you become more abundant. Again, your creativity may ignite. You may also be working on like your divine feminine nature, or just maybe healing a mother wound as well. You could be going in and doing that. Somebody may see you as the one. You may be very wise, or you could be a teacher as well. You could work in the justice system in some way, or work in the court system also. I have Taurus placements here a lot too. This really could be somebody from the past that has held on and is very disappointed, or just things were very lackluster without you in their life. Okay? They may have learned a lesson and now they want to come in and heal, especially something to do with your guys' communication, the way that you guys talk to each other. Okay, you guys are going to have to let me know how that plays out. Yeah, somebody may want to apologize. Especially if things were a little chaotic and dramatic, or there was some drama, things fell apart unexpectedly. They may want to come in and apologize. Somebody's doing some type of healing. All right, guys, that's what I'm getting. I love you guys very much. Let me know how if that resonates. Let me know how that plays out for you. It may not resonate now. Could resonate in a couple of weeks. Let me know. All right. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.